Hello everyone, my name is Captain Gerg. I am actually going to be going back and joining the Cantrath staff once again. I don't know, in my old position I used to be a senior commentator. I'm going to go back there. Just for kicks and giggles. But, I got a request to do a VoD before I head back to Cantrath. This is a game between PaperBag and Pega, also known as Noisy Elmo. Pega playing as the Plague Marine, one ugly son of a bitch. There he is. And we have PaperBag playing as the War Boss, who is also is not too bad of a looker. He's got the tux down. I think PaperBag was also a Cantrath player, so yeah, I think that's how he knew who I was, because no one else does. But it's all good. Either way, Chaos versus Orks is kind of a broken matchup at this point. There's very little Orks to do, especially as a War Boss. So we'll see how this goes. I have actually not seen this game yet, so you'll get my legitimate shocked reactions as stuff blows up and people die. So it's gonna be great. So we have the game paused at 5 seconds if you are watching on your own computer, and we shall unpause in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alrighty. Okay, wow, I really messed up that camera, didn't I? So, the map being Judgment of Carrion here. Which is, I don't know, it's an interesting map. I don't really like it too much just because of the odd victor. Hey, look at that! Wow, am I an idiot? Or what? Yeah, never mind. I don't know, I just don't like the non-symmetry it used to have, but apparently they either move stuff or I'm just a complete idiot and didn't notice this. Huh, that's fascinating. I used to think that there were two victory points on the other side. Yeah, I probably have no business shot. Ooh, they have, God, I'm a noob. Did not know there was a structure there. Alright, so, maybe they made some changes and I just wasn't aware of. Either way, yeah, well, I guess not as symmetrical, it's kind of nice. It also doesn't have quite as closed of a feel as it did with all the hallways and such. God, they're really changing. What was I playing then? Yeah. Oh well, anyway. So we got Plague Marine versus or Plague Champion versus War Boss here. Going with a double scout start, Pega goes with, or double heretic start anyway. Which I find funny is they switched, because in Down War 1 they called them cultists, and now they're calling them heretics, because heretics were the builder unit, so quite confusing. Meanwhile, we went with a double Sluggaboy start with PaperBag, which, I don't know, against heretics, you know, they'll slaughter. Sluggers will kill heretics quite easily. However, heretics can just go in, detonate, and Sluggaboys having generally low health, that'll be kind of detrimental to their overall effectiveness, as one explosion will do quite a bit of damage. Starting capping orders were pretty much the same for both. They both went for starting power. However, yeah, PaperBag did get the VPs quicker. Yeah, so this Plague Champion's pretty much just been taking it up the butt from the War Boss slash. Wow, I guess Pega was really concentrating on something else, because he just lets Plague Champion die for no reason whatsoever. Okay, so we see an explosion on the shooters, they're calling ass out of there. And as does the War Boss. I don't know if the War Boss had to, but either way. Meanwhile, I saw burners. Yes, these guys have burners. So they're already doing some power harassment on Pega. Always a good idea. Grenades coming out. Not much surprise for these two. There goes the grenade volley down on the Sluggas. Actually, interestingly enough, I would have kept one heretic with melee, just because the detonatability would be highly useful in that regard. But let's see, big shooters out for PaperBag on his shooter boys, and we have one flamer. Meanwhile, the Plague Champion is back in all of his pussy goodness. Pussy, yeah, those two words can go in. Probably shouldn't do that. Yes, however, yes, Sluggers will go down pretty quick to the, ooh, he's gonna lose his Plague Champion again, isn't he? Wow, this is interesting play from Pega. Also, yeah, Pega's he's kind of floating. I don't know if he's gonna go for, at this point, I'd be going for a Havoc Squad for suppression. because one, the war boss can't do shit against a suppression platform. Two, he's got 2 sluggers, so they would be deemed pretty much inconsequential at that point as well. And now, good idea with the shooters. If the sluggers, well, yeah, still good with the shooters, with the big shooters anyway. Just generally, he is doing a really good job. PaperBag's doing a good job about harassment, however. I will say that he's really making sure Pega can't get ahead on power, because I think he knows that if you give a player like Pega or anyone at a higher level the option and the opportunity, they'll take it and run with it. So really been proactive about his power harassment here, so that's good. VPs we're at what? Yeah, wow, that drain. I don't think Pega's not gotten a single point down on PaperBagDude. However, once things get out, if Pega can get to tier 2, yeah, PaperBag will either have to quick tech to tier 3 or really make sure that he's doing a good job of unit preservation in tier 2, because it's just brutal for orcs in tier 1 and 2 against pretty much anyone at this point in the game. But it's just sluggers and shooters don't steal. Oh, did he get? Yes, he did. Oh, that's a dead. He killed that entire shooter squad, didn't he, with that grenade? Yep, blood grenades on the Plague Marine. That was a very nice throw there. Yeah, that hurt. Losing a full shooter squad. Did he just lose? Yikes! Lost his slugger squad as well. Sluggers are going in, looking for. Oh, he goes down with the Plague Global that's healing his heretics there. That would have been dead probably. If not, because that would have the burners do huge amounts of damage. Actually, they don't do huge amounts of damage. That's the thing. The characters just suck. They're wearing, like, I believe Pega put it, they're wearing dresses for armor. Pretty much. That's the extent of their armor. We got the big bad Plague Marine. So yeah, Warboss hasn't been used too offensively, which is interesting because against these heretics, he's gonna wail on them. Just with massive DPS that the Warboss has to start off with, the heretics will disappear if you can get close enough. Yeah, but again, it's got knockback on him, so that makes it a little bit tougher. So here, power-wise, things are going good. Actually, hasn't been too much harassment from Elmo, Pega otherwise. As far as power harassment goes, PaperBag has 78 power plus, and he's already at tier 2 now, and he's going for Power Claw already on his Warboss. That will certainly make him quite a force to be reckoned with. Things will die fast. He's probably either expecting blood crushers or blood letters, and against blood crushers, especially the Warboss do quite well with Power Claw. I think, man, Pega went quick tier 2. He could have stayed in tier 1 pretty comfortably and began taking back map control, in my opinion. Got out of Havoc Squad even before he went to tier 2. He's not going to get too much more that it'll be working. War Truck out with, yeah, okay, he's going to be putting his sluggers in there. So that's smart, seeing as how that there's no AV on the field and no melee on the field for Pega. So that was pretty much to be expected. A good blight grenade though, if Pega can anticipate where he's going to be going and put a blight grenade right where the sluggers pop out. No, okay. Either way, it was a very good idea with the War Truck, because starters, one, they'll just be raping these heretics, and two, yeah, like I said, there's no counter to it on the field. We have a knob out for the sluggers as well. There's nothing else besides the Warboss and the knobs, and as I predicted, out come the Blood Crushers. Interestingly enough, Pega, whenever he plays Space Marines in his patented Force Commander, not patented, but he's best with Force Commander, whenever he plays those, he plays the Blood Ravens. And now that he's playing with Chaos, he seems to be playing with the Iron Legion, which I don't really know what his motivation there is, but to each his own. In come the massive grenade volleys from the heretics as they sit behind their boxes and bombard the greenskins with big balls of exploding death, and then run away like little girls when the big war truck comes. Because can't do diddly squat. However, this blood clutcher, on the other hand, can do diddly squats. It can do more than diddly squats. It will probably take, yeah, and he puts back. If this war truck will go down very quick, yep, it's done for. He's not getting out of this. Ooh, he might actually. Nah. Oh, hey, no, it's too fast here, right? Yeah. Blood pressure. I forgot. I think blood pressure got nerfed. Oh, there it goes. Just run. Just me, or the animation on that looked really wanky right there. I know. Either way, if blood pressure had come in, the Warboss was there, so that was a nice little kite. Tank busters popping out. Interestingly enough, I don't know. See, it's hard. But going between